Welcome to Six Figs. I'm Kyle, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a crazy look at the neckbreaker upgrade that DFINITY is deploying on the internet computer, folks. They are upgrading the smart contract execution environment from 32-bit to 64-bit within weeks. Dominic Williams goes on to say that this is like going from Windows 95 to Vista. And I can remember when we went from Windows 95 to Vista, it was absolutely insane. Dom also goes on to say that this 64-bit upgrade will bring along something called enhanced orthogonal persistence, or EOP. Basically, what is this? This is the real deal for developers. Now they can just focus on building the application. They no longer have to worry about building out crazy databases, crazy file systems. They don't have to worry about stable memory. ICP, guess what, is just going to handle it. And this really simplifies development massively. This is just like an autopilot for developers when it comes to managing their apps. This is probably going to draw a lot of people into building on the internet computer. And I do think that this is also going to propel AI systems on the IC that have the potential to run forever, because the AI can just take care of itself. And really, at the end of the day, the mass amounts of data storage and things like that that go on with AI is going to be solved a lot easier than developers building out databases. So huge tip of the hat to the team at DFINITY and Dom and all those people making this possible. I feel like that is going to be absolutely insane. Hit me up on Twitter, on X, at Real Six Figs, folks. I got a big announcement. I am now advising for KongSwap. And they came to me a couple weeks ago and asked me if I'd be interested in checking out their application. I sat down with the team and vetted them. They have built an absolutely insane swap, and there are going to be some killer upgrades to this thing that I cannot talk about, but this thing has taken the internet computer community by absolute storm, folks. Jan, the CTO of DFINITY, Dominic Williams, the founder of DFINITY. We have Pierre Samatis, who is the chief business officer at DFINITY, folks. This is going to be a killer swap. So give them a follow on X at KongSwap, folks. Let me tell you guys this, and I'm going to be very clear. ICP needs killer DeFi, right? That is 95% of the people in crypto are concerned with DeFi. I don't care what you're concerned with. 95% of all the other people are concerned with DeFi. When you look at the ICP ecosystem, respectfully, it sucks when it comes to DeFi, degenerate stuff. So we need applications like KongSwap and another application I'll be talking about in a second. So DFINITY announced that there are two winners of a Chain Fusion Hackathon grant, Astro Ape and Eureka. I couldn't find out much about Eureka, but I did find some stuff out on Astro Ape. And I don't think they're related to KongSwap or anything like that. It's just Astro Ape, right? But they are building a token deployer on ICP. Launch your own meme coin in under $1 with zero liquidity. Now, this is exactly the stuff that we need to be seeing in the IC. We need people to be coming in, creating meme coins. We need these things pumping. We need these things dumping like crazy, because when they pump like crazy, people take screenshots, they share. When stuff dumps, it's the same thing. It draws the degens in, especially if you have the most user-friendly swap like KongSwap. So I haven't seen what Astro Ape is building. I just found out about them this morning when I was prepping for this video. Markets are in the tank, folks. Markets are in the tank. ICP, I believe, was down about 7% in the last month, down 2.5 on the day, just shy of 3. When we look at ICP on the charts, the last time I was talking about this was on Wednesday, 2 days ago. And we'll look at the RSI to get started. So you can see that back in February to July of 2023, last year, there was some heavy resistance on the RSI around these levels, around this 38, 39 point RSI level. Here we are back at the 38, 39 point RSI level, but we are testing this level as support. So I am hopeful that we will see ICP start pulling a reversal here. Now, I'm going to kind of go ahead and just delete some of these squiggly lines so you can get a better understanding of what it is that I am actually talking about. So we have what is called a Fibonacci channel that I have drawn up. We've got a symmetrical triangle squeeze, folks. This is a continuation pattern or a reversal pattern. Weekly chart we have pulled up right now. We're going to switch over to the daily. Now, we are seeing the price squeeze. Whenever you hear of somebody talking about the price squeezing, this is what they mean. The price is making lower highs and higher lows, and it's just squeezing into a pattern like this, for example, or a falling wedge or an ascending triangle or whatever. So we have this happening, and a couple years ago, I coined the term Fibonacci sliver. And basically what a Fibonacci sliver is, and I've seen this pattern play out and this scenario play out 1,000 times. It's basically when you throw up a Fibonacci channel like I've done here, you can see how well price is respecting this lower trend line of the channel. As long as we don't fall through that channel, we've got a triple bottom on the books right now. You could almost argue that there could be even an inverse cup and handle, which is bearish. But if we do not break past like $6 and I'm just going to go out on a limb, 88 cents, over the next week, I feel like we are going to run what's called a Fibonacci sliver. And basically, as you can see, price has been squeezing sideways towards this lower portion of the channel. And really, once we hit the channel trend line, this lowest one, price needs to make a decision, up or down. So this is like a sliver, and it's a Fibonacci sliver by default, because by default price needs to move, and we can kind of gauge that going into the next couple of weeks of September is when we're likely to see some intense price action. If we get bullish, folks, if things turn really bullish here, I am expecting price action, and this is the daily chart, to potentially move back up to this area around the $10.90 something cent level. And if that did happen, we'd see this 200 moving average really kind of straighten out like that. And we might even see this 50 moving average kind of form what's called the golden cross. And we might see another move like this happen. So I am hopeful that we might be able to get some sort of an ascending triangle here going into the elections. And I do think that it's going to be fully dependent on the United States elections on which way this thing goes. So if you guys haven't already, like the video, subscribe, let me know in the comments section, what do you think is going to happen to crypto going into these elections? Are we going up or are we going down? Also, check out the description. I've got a link for Blocks. Blockchain Boy and his team have built this great on-chain, I shouldn't say on-chain, but a chain analysis tool. Sign up for free. I've got all the information down in the link. We'll see you guys all on the next video.